Today, a blanket or a block, if you've got a yoga block or a blanket, or even roll up your yoga mat, but something that you can make it like a ball, also for support for your hips, even a cushion, but just compact. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start. Just you can sit easy seat or on your knees, wherever you feel comfy. Let your body relax. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths, and some mornings we wake up and the body has its niggles and its tightnesses and its resistances. So we start with breath coming into the body. Imagine the breath coming in like warm steam, pure light, coming in from the higher planes of existence and bathing you through all the levels, through your DNA, through the Akashic records, into the cells, into the proteins, into the DNA. Through the quantum field, it breathes through all the layers. Imagine it changing it from the higher space. Imagine it changing it from above. Release into the physical body. Let the breath touch and relax every single part as you go through wherever you find tensions. Could be lower back, hips, shoulders, neck, head. Wherever your tensions lie, feel it being bathed and touched and shifted. Use your imagination, connect through your consciousness, through your imaginative mind. Feel the expansive state of the quantum field. Where everything exists simultaneously. Take your last inhale. Bring the energy down. Exhale. And come around, open eyes and sit on your heels. We start on the heels, hands on the thighs. Inhale, scoop from the lower belly. Drop the ribs and lift the belly. Exhale, slide your hands into a pose of the child, but a stretch. And relax here. Continue that breathing that you had where you're still breathing higher vibration and shifts and changes through from the quantum field. Inhale, you're going to come up onto all fours. Press down on the shins, lift in the belly. Place your hands closer if you like, knees apart. And wiggle and move your body just as you please, stretching the sides, stretching the back, lengthening the spine, and just keep moving in a flow. And feel nice stretches wherever you choose to go. Use the breath. And we go into down dog, always like going through beast, where you lift the tummy, lift the lower back, and lift the upper back through to down dog. In your down dog, take a moment with breath and maybe walk. Maybe some spinal movements. Okay, come back down onto your knees. Take a few cat-cows. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, rounding the back. Keep the tummy lifted. Imagine you stretching. You're trying to stretch your stomach. So hold the stomach up and pull down. Hold the stomach up and round. Scoop the tummy. Keep the tummy up and lengthen. Scoop the tummy up and round. Keep holding the tummy up and ribs relax and the shoulders shift. You pull the hands towards the knees and extend. And you round. And then just do a few without thinking. Just keep tummy softly up. And come back to sitting on your heels. Stretch your arms out in front. Let the lower back get a nice stretch here, trying to not stick your bum out, but to lift your rib cage, put the rib cage down towards the hip bones and opening your lower back. And even curl more. Try and stretch your lower back open. Then to come up, slide. So I'm going to push down on my legs and slide the arms. If you need to lift your bum higher first, you slide to come stand on your knees. Place hands into your lower back, make long lower back. Take your chin and open the chest. Stretch your tummy. Exhale, come sitting down. Okay, let's do that. Nice. Let's do that movement constantly. One breath per movement. We inhale, sitting. Exhale, slide forward. Inhale onto all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the lower belly, down dog. Inhale, rise, come back onto the knees. Sit back onto the heels. Scoop the tummy, lift the tummy, and then keep lifting the tummy to come up onto your shins for the camel. Hips open in the front, scoop your hips, coccyx down, open the chest. Inhale to come up, exhale. Okay, I'm just going to quickly explain because I noticed the importance of this yesterday as well in backdrops. You push the hip forward, but then you have to stabilize it by lifting your tummy and you lift up out of it. So your thigh and your hips are moving in two different directions. And that's how you squeeze. And that's how you feel really strong without the back crunching or without thinking it's a back bend. Okay, so try that. Think of, I can even push my thighs back like this, sticking my bum out. Then I lift my hip bones. I keep the thighs back and I fight the hips forward. So now my legs are pushing down into the ground. My tummy's lifting in the opposite. So I'm kind of, thighs feel like that. Hips feel forward. Then lift. Try and lift out of your legs. You can feel even your feet at the back are pulling towards each other. Now lengthen up. Then stretch your tummy. Then lift up. So it's oh, it looks beautiful. I hope it felt beautiful. Good. Relax. Down. So just to get the legs really strong. Inhale, lift tummy. Exhale, slide. Inhale to all fours, lifting the tummy. Tuck toes, down dog. So even in the down dog, same kind of feeling. I'm not trying to stick my bum out. Lifting in the tummy, pushing the thighs back, but lifting the hip bones in the front. Push your legs back, like you would try and stick your bum out, Then turn your bum back and you get more weight into the arms. Thighs fight back, hips fight forward. And then come down. So then the down dog is really strong. And now this is to scoop your tummy. Come sit down and really scoop the tummy in. Inhale, come onto your hands and knee shins again. And scoop. Get the pelvis strong there. Lengthen out. Open the chest. Inhale, strong legs. Exhale. Good. Keep strengthening the legs more and more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale onto all fours. Tuck toes, lifting in the tummy, and already I can scoop the hips forward on this, and then hold it forward and push the thighs back. Inhale, coming onto the knees. Exhale, sit back onto the heels. Hips forward, thighs start to press back. And then you roll it into your camel. So as you're coming up, thighs back, hips forward, it will take you into the position. Inhaling, exhale. Come lie forward, inhale, exhale, slide. Breathe, just hold and relax there. You can relax your arms if you like. Or have a nice stretch of your spine. And inhale, come onto all fours. Exhale, tuck your toes down, dog. Again, now we're going to lift the tummy, push your thighs back. Raise your one leg, right leg behind you. Extend it out. And press through your hands and try and extend your entire body from the tips of your fingers to the tip of your toe at the top. Then open up your hip to the side. You keep your hands equal. Push into especially the left arm, so that when you open, you don't skew the shoulders. And then drop your foot to the shoulders so you make a bent line at the back. Keep stretching, opening, lifting the tummy. Then scoop it through into pigeon. Bring it forward. Relax. Sure. Breathe. It's going to go to a whole sequence. Oh, yeah. Breathe 2 more breaths, yeah. Soften and sink deeper into it. Good. Inhale, come back. Let's do that on the other side. Tuck toe, lift tummy, scoop the hip bones, and press the thighs. Raise your left leg. Reach it up. Pull the toes up, push the hands forward, lift the belly, soften the ribs, then open your hips to the side. Try and push it from the bottom leg. Open the foot towards the back, trying to pull it over to your shoulder blades, and then swing it through into pigeon, knee to the wrist. And you remember in your pigeon, you can always relax that leg a little bit if the hips don't allow you to square, but if you can, start working on straight so the knees facing down. Good. Now another 2 breaths and allow yourself to sink into the breath. Come back up into downward facing dog. Lift tummy, Push into the hands, lifting in the hip bones, pressing back in the thighs, and come rest into your knees. I think we should do the abs now, and then go into the lunges. Okay, so the explanation of the abs, I've already started. It is that all the time. You pushing thighs back, pushing hip bones, and pulling ribs towards. So I suggest this. Even a yoga block would do, okay, but something that you can just squish between your knees. And you want a piece of wall, you can just put your feet up against the wall. If you've got something that's as high as your knees, but you want to push it. You're going to use it quite hard. You just lie down, place it. But if you can't see me anymore, don't stress. Then I'll explain it very nicely. You're squeezing, it must be as big as it can be, so don't be scared to get a nice big block, nice big something. Okay, so I'm going to squeeze inner thighs. Take your feet wider than your knees, just a little bit, not too serious. That helps to, so if you have a yoga block, that would work great between your knees. Squeeze and feel the lift of your hip bones towards your rib cage, and feel how the hips soften if you start pushing your feet into the wall. As you push your feet into the wall, your lower pelvis starts to lift, your buttock starts to lift off the floor a little bit, hovering. Notice then if your hand touches your thigh where it meets the hip, feel that softens, but the stomach pulls down, the ribs pull down. Okay, and that's really what you want, so feel that push. This is a nice hip flexor healer. Squeeze the knees, push your feet. Okay, so you can even feel your bums off the floor. Stomach there. So that's all you have to. You can do that quite intense, that your stomach muscles, that's already doing major stomach work, but it could be less. But if I push and I keep lifting my bum, I'm getting more stomach. Okay, so that's the idea when you do your abs, when you do any exercises for your abs, you're shortening the stomach muscles and you're lengthening your spine. Okay, relax the hips down, so you soften your feet on the wall. Then we take you can take the thing between your thighs out, and we're going to do an exercise, take your feet parallel with your knees. Interlock your hands behind your head. If you quickly want to squeeze at it's going to be foot. So if you've got a wall, it has to go that high because the wall's in the way. It's going to be up with your neck, and foot's going to be in line there. So it's an anaforest one, but like that. Here. We're first going to, okay, I'll talk you through now. Come lie down, your feet are still on the wall, and scoop like you just did. Scoop with your hands interlocked behind your neck. Don't yank on your neck, soften the shoulders and lengthen through the elbows. Now exhaling down into your lower back, lift your feet off the floor, try and find your stomach muscles just hovering off the wall. And then exhale your head, neck and shoulders off the floor, pull your elbows. Inhale, straighten one leg up and turn your elbow a little bit towards the bent knee. Then inhale, come back, bringing your knee to 90 degrees again. Change to the other side, swivel your elbow and stretch and pull that leg into the sky. Pull it towards the wall. So it's trying to be lower. Inhale, bring the knee back. Don't pull the knees closer to the body. Good. Exhale, put the feet on the wall and relax down. Okay, that was quite intense, but one is still good. And I hope you do feel the burn in the stomach already. If you want to make it easier, take even a yoga block or your cushion or your blanket and put it under your bum, but under the coccyx, so that it raises your pelvis. Okay, I'm going to try one with that. And let's see if we can go twice. So right, left, right, left. Interlock your hands behind your neck. Pull the stomach down, pull the elbows up. Exhale, head, neck, and shoulders. Then scoop your tummy, pull the feet off the wall and lengthen your knees and your shins up. Think of pulling your toes and your knees up to the sky. Exhale, straighten one leg out towards the wall and pull the elbow to the knee. Inhale, come back to 90s. Exhale and push the other foot as you twist, elbow towards the other knee, suck your tummy down, send your legs away. Inhale, so that the hip flexor doesn't contract. One more on each side. Exhale, the one leg stretches and you turn towards the bent leg. Suck the tummy. Inhale, should be burning very nicely now. Back to neutral. And exhale, twist. Send the elbow to the bent knee. Stretch the other leg away. Inhale, come back. Don't collapse yet. Inhale, lift the knees, lift the shins. Curl your buttocks up. Exhale, relax. Good. Rest your knees into your chest or hold, can hold the knees first to the rib cage. Breathe. Then hold the feet and blissful baby. Okay, we'll keep working with the abs like that. Even there, feel your back's not trying to be straight on the floor, but you're drawing your rib cage a little bit down, softening, tuck your chin and curling your bum up. So it's a much more comfy, softening position. And gently to relax, you can come up. Let's continue with our sequence. Okay, now maybe with a bit of awareness of the stomach, more. Okay, on all fours. Let's take a cat-cow, feel the lift in the tummy. Inhale, reaching open. Exhale, rounding down. Tuck toe and down dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, right leg between your hands. Scoop the knee to the face and knee down on the floor. First, start with just pushing on your feet, squeezing and relaxing the arms with the side. So yeah, I'm doing the same ab thing. I'm pushing the thigh goes back and the hip goes forward. So I'm straight line, otherwise I'll just be there. So I'm lifting in the stomach muscles. Then sweep the arms with a nice lifted stomach up to the sky, and if you want to into a back arch, reach. Place your left hand down on the big toe side and twist towards the right. Breathe. So if ever this arm feels uncomfy or does weird stuff, then you can always just sweep it, see what happens. If you take it around in a circle, feels a bit easier on the shoulder, or if you want to just take it easier on the hip, whatever it wants to do. Good. Come back, lifting your stomach. See how I always lift in my stomach. Then I get my pressure through the feet. Then I take the arms up. Reach. Exhale, take your hand on the hip, or if you've got a block, or if you can reach the floor, but I like putting my hand on the hip. Scoop the tummy and stretch your left arm to the right. Keep pulling to the side. Then the left elbow comes over the right knee. Make a prayer position. We'll build on this. We'll do it further and more. We'll stop here today. Then come back. Place your hands. Step back to down dog. And feel how you can open your hip flexor with that understanding of the abs, how you lift it in the tummy and press your feet into the ground. Yeah, it feels nice. Good. Inhale, raise, bring your left leg up to sky. Swing it through, knee to the face, foot on the floor, knee down to the ground. Scoop from the lower tummy and press into the feet to just roll up, hands come in line, shoulder. Good. Inhale, scoop the tummy even more, pull upwards. And then for those who want to, back arch, otherwise stay straight up. Hand onto the left, inside of the left foot. And if this arm feels, then just sweep it. See if the relaxing of the chest makes a difference, and you push down through the right arm. Breathe. Tuck your chin, relax your rib cage, scoop the tummy. Slowly to come back. You can swoop the arm, it picks the other arm up, and you reach it back up. Good. Place the hands, oh wait, we first have to stretch. Left hand on the left hip, or if you can get low down enough to touch the floor for balance, press into the feet and take it to the side. Breathe. So we're stretching on the arm that's at the top. Stretch out of the lower back. Place the elbow down on the outside of your front knee. Press down, make prayer position. And go even deeper if your body allows. Inhale, come up. Place hands to the floor. Step back, down dog. Step towards your hands and come sit down. Stretch your legs out in front of you. Let's do a glute stretch. Let's do 2 stretches and then we finish. Gomukhasana variation 1, where the one leg comes on the outside of your bum. You're trying to get the 2 knees over each other. Swivel them in. Bring opposite arm. I don't like to go into prayer position immediately because that's what it ends up looking like. So we scoop the tummy, soften the neck and shoulder, and pull this arm out. Then you plant it, even if it doesn't touch the floor. And then, once you got that, you'll feel, sure, lots happening in the lower back and the buttocks. Then you got that. Then if I can, see my neck and my shoulders very far away, and I can just make it in a prayer. But it takes quite a while. Remember, everybody starts like this to actually get that. So the pressure down on the elbow is nice to feel. Even just stay with the arm there and push and lengthen and twist. Okay, and if that feels you're completely free from with the hands pushing on the floor, then you can take the hands to prayer. Okay, so even if it does end up at the shoulder. And you can let the head can look back, so that's very comfy, like lifting the chest, getting the chin in, looking at your back elbow or looking at the back. But also, if you like, you can let the head hang. Inhale to come up and relax. So that's, yeah, for me, that's quite intense. Take the other leg, ankle over to the hip side. Try and move the knees towards each other. Scoop the tummy. So I'm going to soften the shoulder, reach out kind of from the bottom, from my stomach into the elbow, past, hand down to the floor. You can just start there, leaning a little bit forward for the hip. If you feel that's really free in the neck and shoulders, then take the prayer position. Press the top hand into the bottom and feel where your neck wants to go. And inhale to come up, exhale, release. Take the figure 4 position. And ankle is on the knee. It's kind of like a small baby worked from half lotus to figure 4. It's really a good outer rotator. Shouldn't hurt the knee. If it does, then adjust it. Maybe stay with Janusirsasana. Scoop the hip bones. So it's an outer rotation of the thigh. And exhale, maybe start with hands next to the shin, lifting the tummy. And if you're happy, take the foot and fold as far over as you can, lengthening the spine. Breathe. Try and soften as you rotate your legs inward. Well, the bottom leg rotates inward, so you're hugging into the stomach, hugging in with the inner thighs. Even pushing your bent leg across would make your leg rotate more out. Just active through the feet. Inhale to come up. release. So active, just like think of one action to a reaction is just one. The feet, they're pushing into nothing, but if you push and push, it gets active in the stomach. You inhale, so you place and you go, okay, am I active? You lift the tummy and try and push into an imaginary wall and send your leg out. But sometimes we kind of do that when we start sending out. So we pull in as well into the stomach and then press out. And the lower back should actually pop more open, not more arched. Then exhale, lengthen. So if there was something you didn't understand and maybe you feel that it's quite important for you to understand that, maybe you have lower back pain, maybe you have to get more active in the stomach and you're not understanding, then please message me and I'll explain it and check it out for you. Inhale to come up, exhale, release. Good, come lie down. Well-deserved relaxation. You can relax, your feet apart as wide as your mat, and you roll down. Make sure your upper back is nice and open to the floor, lower back nice and open to the floor, ribs relaxed, feet flop, palms flop, tuck the chin, close the eyes. Take a nice deep breath and you can relax to a big sigh, feeling your body drop. Let go into gravity for a moment. What does it feel like with gravity pulling your body into the earth? Go with that. Feel the back of your head resting so that the cheeks even get pulled by gravity and the sides of your face, the temples. And you, as you relax into the eyes and feel the space coming between the skull and the brain. Notice the body starting to awaken on the nervous system level, tingles, prickles, through the toes, through the fingertips. Now I'll take the next minute to absolutely relax. Nothing to do. Just watch the space behind your closed eyes. And again, breathe the pranic energy into the third dimensional reality through the quantum field, coming through the structure of your DNA that's not in your physical body yet. And then it filters into the physical body and into your proteins and into the cells. And now we're ready for the day. Set an intention for your day today. Maybe you want to be productive. Maybe you want to really take rest. Give yourself permission for whatever you need to do today. And then when you're ready, you can start to come back. Rub your hands, caress your face. Give yourself a lovely stretch. And roll onto your side, relax. Good, thank you. Namaste.